We wanted to catch the last of the spring flowers, and boy did we! Welcome to the Tulips of London of 2024. Plus we've got a bit of spring blossom as well. So we take you to the best places if you fancy coming up to town in the next week or so to catch these tulips. And wow, how about this for a starter? We're over at Victoria Embankment Gardens, which is right by Embankment Station opposite the Thames, which has a history all of its own. So in this video, not only are we going to bring you the tulips from here at Victoria Embankment, we're also going to Whitehall Gardens, which is literally just a stone's throw away, and we're also going to the tulips at St James's Park as well. Probably the three best places in central London if you want to catch it. Now, you might recognise this. We featured it a couple of times in previous videos, which is the Watergate here at Victoria Embankment Gardens, because that's where the Thames used to go to. The Thames is now on the other side of this hedge and over the road. So actually, it's probably about 100 feet away from where the York Watergate is now. Anyway, back to the beautiful flowers, and how about this? Palm trees and tulips, everything combined together. And these have just been set so beautifully in these gardens and are open most of the time for you to come and have a look at. And I can also tell you as well, not only do they look beautiful, the colours are really, really vibrant, as hopefully is coming out in this video, but the smell is also gorgeous. Now, the other thing they've done really simply is not just put the tulips down, but also this, I think it's gypsilia, which is underneath. So you've got the row of white, you've got the row of blue on the left-hand side, and then you've got a sort of a purpley, purpley pink colour on the other side as well, which just puts some beautiful stripes down it to really bring out the beautiful colours. Now, what was really quite astonishing was not just how wonderful these flowers were, but the volume of people that were around having their photos taken in them. People were even climbing into the flower beds, which is something I wouldn't recommend, and actually ruining it for everyone else. But anyway, we're going to show you some of those people as we go round as well. And this just looks like it's a sunken garden, an old fountain here, where they filled it up with grass and put those in. But anyway, so just to give you a sort of a sweep round, and to help you find your bearings, we're right by Charing Cross Station, which itself is right next to Trafalgar Square. So if you're coming up into central London, hitting Trafalgar Square, etc., you're right close to these gardens. So it's worth taking the walk round. So there you go, you've got the statue of Roberts. Now, how about this? This lady on the right here with her parasol and also old English dress. It's a Japanese lady having her photos taken. And we came back a little bit later and we also saw her with a picnic basket. Yeah, really going for the photos. Victoria Embankment Gardens are fantastic to walk through at any time of the year, not just when the tulips are around, but the tulips are an absolute bonus, because not only have you got the lawn area, which as you can see already lots of people are sitting around, you've also got various different statues and memorials to people, plus also water fountains, and it's right behind the Savoy Hotel as well, so if you're cutting through from the Strand, it's really easy to find. Now, I need to add as well, all these gardens are completely free to come in. They're open from dawn till dusk, and you're just free to walk in and enjoy. And it just goes to prove, as I've always said here at London Visited, if you want to come and find something to come and do, there is so much happening in London that is completely free. And also, it just goes to prove when it's on seasonally, you've got all different things you can come and see as well. And this looks like it's going to be a wonderful summer if this is the start to it in spring. One thing I would also really recommend if you're coming to London and you fancy just getting away from the hustle and bustle of the city life, there are so many green areas all around. Anything from small pocket squares to rather larger areas like this, including some of the big royal parks as well. So do get your map out and have a look, because unbelievably, sometimes you could walk right past without realising it's a little garden or a park space to go and take refuge in. Now, just on the other side of the railway bridge from the embankment, you have this, which is Whitehall Gardens. And just look how much more space there is and the lack of people around. Yet, It's literally a 30-second walk from the other place. Again, here on the Embankment, right by the side of the Thames, and under the London Eye. Yes, the London Eye is literally on the other side of the Thames, looking down on this. So, if you're coming up to London, don't forget to come here. It's a lot more quieter, a lot more tranquil, but also you've got the lovely flowers here as well, and you've got a great selection of tulips here in spring. Now, right by this garden here, you've got a rather large and very posh hotel. So if you've got a Thames view room, you're going to look down over this garden and out into the Thames as well. So you may well recognise it. And by the way, the hotel is the Corinthian Hotel, which funny enough has been on our television programmes over here in the UK as one of those restaurants where they follow behind the scenes. So there you go, you can always look that one up as well. But what a time to be looking out. Also, some of the great things about these park areas as well, they put lots and lots of table tennis tables in so people can come down and have a go. I really hope you've enjoyed our spring videos that we've shown you this year, and the spring blossom has been absolutely beautiful, which we covered mainly from Notting Hill and round the outskirts of Regent's Park. And here we've got all of the beautiful spring tulips. So if you're loving it, you know what you need to do. Give the video a thumbs up, will you, so we can spread this around to more people so that they can love London as well. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, because we've got so many things to bring you here on this channel with 3 videos a week. If you're a regular watcher of the channel, you'll know that we've been here before, but if not, I'll put a link to our video where we cover here, and also the history of this beautiful garden, and the fact it used to be right next to Whitehall Palace, which is, well, an old palace that burnt down long time ago. One other of those great places I would really recommend is walking down the Embankment. Go from Blackfriars all the way through to Westminster, and you really get some great sights just by the side of the Thames. And as you walk down towards Westminster, this park is on your right hand side and is just one of those great places you can break into. And as you can see, there's so many different benches, park benches around, that you can just come in here, sit down and chill with a lovely coffee or a cold drink on a hot day. A short walk from the Thames, you go up and you go through Horse Guards Parade and you come out here. This is St James's Park and has to be one of the most beautiful royal parks that we have. Whilst Regent's Park is large, it's very green with lots and lots of water. Here at St James's you've also got the lake in the middle, but also the amazing thing about the lake here at St James's Park is you've got the beautiful blue bridge in the middle. So when you walk out into the middle of it, you can see Buckingham Palace one way, Horse Guards Parade and the London Eye the other. Yeah, fantastic place to come. Plus also you've got these beautiful tulips here, and also you've still got some of the spring blossom here in the park. Now, one of the things we've been covering off on the channel are different walks, which are the Queen's Jubilee walks. They were originally done for the Silver Jubilee and then they rebadged them for the Golden Jubilee. Now, one of them goes right around St James's Park. So you literally walk right down the Mall, then round up Birdcage Walk and part through St James's Park as well. And I can put a link to that video up in the top right hand corner because it's certainly one to click on, and it's a beautiful guided walk which you can get from our website londonvisited.co.uk and also the TfL website as well. St James's Park is just one of those parks, royal parks steeped in history, created by Henry VIII way back when. Originally it was a swamp, and what he wanted to do was turn it into a royal park so that he could do hunting nearby. It's an amazing place to come and spend a day, plus there's loads of great places around where you can get refreshments, and it's funny, it's one of those places that people tend to find once they get to Buckingham Palace and tend to stay here. With the beautiful street lighting in the middle of the park, the trees in bloom and the leaves all coming out, and still traces of blossom on the trees. Yeah, the early cherry blossom is still showing. We're right behind Whitehall, all the government buildings, but we've still got the pretty flowers that are here for spring 2024. With the tulips shown earlier in the flower beds, and this beautiful blossom here. which smells absolutely stunning. I really hope you've enjoyed our videos this year on Spring 2024 in London, and wherever you are in the Northern Hemisphere, I hope you're having a fantastic spring and summer is on its way. Now, if you haven't seen our video that we did in Notting Hill and also around Regent's Park for Spring 2024 with the Blossom, I've put a link to that up in the top right hand corner. So if you click on that video, I'll see you in there.